Hey guys, welcome back to the podcast.
Hey guys.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Today we have a special guest, Olivia Root. She's an up-and-coming R&B singer.
Hi guys.
Out of the Houston area. We are so freaking excited right now. You guys have no idea.
Yeah.
Like, can't breathe a little bit, but
Nah, y'all ain't even gotta do me like that.
no,
man.
you're everything.
We've been waiting for this girl.
Yeah.
Really, like, thank y'all for real. Like, my EP coming out, you know what I'm saying? Pardon me. It's coming out on Valentine's Day.
We're excited to hear it. We've been listening to your music probably for a solid month now?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Not
we're
Y'all one
you
of
gotta
them
listen to her.
people who was up in the thing when they told me that I got listeners.
Oh, we probably are. We probably are. But yeah, guys, grab a drink with us. We are already poured up a little bit over here. And get ready for this episode.
Yay.
It's going to be an interesting conversation.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
You're listening to Tash and Nix.
All right, y'all. Well, since today is about love,
Mm-hmm.
V-Day, what's your favorite love song, Nicole?
Me? Okay, I have a tie. So my first one is Marvin Gaye, I Want You. That is a song gets me my feelings. And then my second one is Luther Vandross, A House Is Not a Home. Like, I have to have both of those songs on my wedding, my next wedding. Already did it before. What about you? What's your favorite song?
Okay, so I'm going to go old school first and say Let's Stay Together, Al Green.
Hey.
New school, you know I'm obsessed with Daniel Caesar.
She is.
So
She literally is.
I listened to his album like
Mhm.
3 times, start to finish.
What about
What
you?
about you?
I'm not gonna lie, my shit probably ghetto.
Girl, that's
Go on.
Get it.
I like DJ, won't you play a love song?
Hey.
Love song.
Okay, that's a harmony.
And I felt that, but I like that song. And I'm not gonna lie, I like one of my songs.
Okay.
All Right Tonight. I'm not gonna lie, that song gets to me. It's about what I'm saying, when a nigga eats your pussy.
Oh.
I like that song. I'm not gonna lie, I like that song.
You know, Olivia, eventually we're going to have After Dark episodes, so we'll have to have you back to
Back. Absolutely, and bump it.
Yeah, we'll have to bump that.
Like,
We'll have to explore that song further, how that came about.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's about letting him know, like, what you really like. Like, that's what I really like.
I mean, it's a good idea because they don't know.
They, some,
Yeah.
some of them know, but some of them really don't know.
No, like they pretend, but girl, it's
They
like, are
act
you
like-
biting me?
And do you think that
The
your
horror.
tongue is equivalent to your? Never mind. All right. So next, what's next?
We're gonna do an icebreaker actually.
Yeah.
So our icebreaker is going to be we've done that part. We're gonna move on to our
Our main topic.
yep.
We're going to talk about some toxic celebrity relationships.
Mm.
You know, everybody's not in love
Girl.
today, even though it's Valentine's Day.
I
Yeah.
don't want
Some
to say
people on the
that.
rocks.
Yeah.
And that's why I had to make a EP called "Pardon Me" to let these niggas know, excuse me, but not really excuse me, because no, I'm telling y'all for real, like stuff be on the rocks. Like nowadays, it's 2021. We
Yeah.
can really tell the truth on Valentine's Day. We ain't got no nigga.
We can tell the truth about Valentine's Day. Like,
What do you think though? Like, have you ever been a part of like a toxic relationship? Like
Yeah.
a super toxic?
I have.
Yeah.
I have. The first one that I've been in was the guy that I lost my virginity to. Oh Lord, that was toxic.
Oh, Lord.
Jesus.
Was it?
Was it?
You want us to jump in?
We can jump in.
Okay.
We can jump
We'll
in.
do
We can jump in.
I know, like in the people like celebrities, right? They're always in like the public eye, and so their relationships are always in the public eye.
Mhm.
So we're gonna ask a few questions, play a little bit of game. Tash came
Yeah.
up with the idea.
I call it Love Him or Leave Him.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Let's start with Princess and Ray J. Are you familiar with them?
Oh yes, I am.
I love Princess Love.
I do too. First of all, she's gorgeous.
Yeah.
And their baby.
Beautiful. And they got another one, basically. Like
Then,
two
but they just
kids.
grown up
They just
Yeah.
need to be. I'm not gonna lie. Like I like them together.
You do?
Like I like them together, and I'm not like
I just wish he would get it together.
he a
deserves-
gangster.
She
y'all.
deserves better. Like
Both of them are
They
toxic.
are.
Let's be real. Both of them are toxic.
They are,
But I
but-
love them too.
I'm not gonna lie,
Yeah.
I am here for it. I just wish like the whole pool scene. Like I will never forget that because I used to watch the pool a lot.
Man.
But yeah,
I saw the interview on that.
I remember
She
that.
said that she thought that he did it on purpose or something.
Yeah.
Or,
I can't remember what she said. She said something about to be fair, she pushed him first. That's what she said.
yeah,
So
she said she tried to hit him first. Yeah.
He like stiff armed her.
My thing is, you know what I'm saying? Their situation, they could have been playing around. That could be something that they do usually after whatever. Us on the outside, we be like,
You're like,
"Dang,
oh my god, embarrassed. Yeah,
the pool
that is
was-
true.
We don't really.
When
do
she hit the
that.
water, it was clear that that wasn't a playing around. Like she was pissed off.
Yeah, she was really
I would have been mad too. But
What about Lil Uzi and JT?
Wait, so you would love him? You wouldn't leave him?
Oh yeah, love her leave.
Oh, Ray J? I'm not gonna lie.
Give that your cup of tea.
I'm not gonna lie, I would love Ray J.
I didn't want to say it on camera.
So you would, okay.
You would.
I would love Ray J. I would love his dark chocolate.
And chocolate.
Chocolate. I said chocolate.
Ray J's always been cute.
I've always loved Ray J. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
I've always been a Ray J
He's a handsome
fan.
guy.
I don't care how horrible they say his music is. I will be a Ray J fan.
No comment.
I will be a Ray J
I don't
fan.
hate his music.
I like Ray J.
Yeah, he can sing.
Like, I like Ray J. So, hey.
What about Lil Uzi and JT? Do you think they're toxic?
I don't know, they're the most random couple
They
I've ever
really
heard.
are. They really are. She's so pretty.
Yeah, she is.
She's so pretty.
Together, it makes me want to throw up, to be honest.
I almost did my.
We're gonna say no. I would leave him. Lil
Leave
Uzi,
him.
I so
Leave him.
apologize, and I don't want it to be like, oh, I'm bashing Lil Uzi because
No, I actually like him. I think he's adorable.
he's cool.
Like,
I
I'll
like
fix him
everything he
dinner.
stands
You
for.
do?
but-
I think he's adorable. I just love his little free spirit. But like lately, I'm like, what's going on with him? Like he's weird. Like
I don't know.
Yeah,
You know,
he's
some
really
people
about
they take that shit so seriously, and it's like, you know, you fall into it, and it's like when you fall into it, you think you become it, and when you think you become it, and you're like, hey, whatever. But hey, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They was going back and forth on Twitter the other day.
Okay.
JT
I forgot what
and
JT said. It was quite violent. Like, but
I
Yeah,
like how
no,
she
she-
chooses violence. I like.
he was more putting out subliminal messages, and she was direct.
direct, like I'm a
Like, hey, I'll kill you.
I'm a find you in the street, nigga.
That's my kind of energy. You know what I mean?
Scorpio.
Okay. My kind of energy. I don't know. Like,
But yeah, I would leave him.
you would leave him. Okay.
Yeah,
Deuces.
leave him.
Who's our last couple?
London.
Summer Walker.
Yeah, and London on the track.
What do you think? First of all, I love Summer Walker. Like,
Yeah, I love her music.
freaking love her. And I just.
Uh-oh.
Should we all drink?
I don't know what Olivia about to say.
I'm drinking to the situation
Mm-hmm.
because, to be honest,
Yeah.
I love Summer Walker.
Yes.
Summer, you my girl. Let me let you know that right now. You my bitch. You's my bitch. Okay? You be killing it.
Okay.
Bruh.
I hear the run.
So, no, bro, I'm just playing. But what I'm saying is, like, I'm gonna be honest in my situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to say I like to throw that out there because this is me speaking from my point of view.
Yeah.
You know, I would never be in that situation in the first place.
Correct.
Like, I would have never had the question of love or leave because I would have never been.
Correct.
Yeah.
Like, how many baby mamas?
Very toxic. That Tash said that earlier. Like, why would you choose to be like the fourth?
How many
Like,
baby
why?
mamas this nigga got?
All right, ladies. So we would all agree that we would leave him,
Yeah.
right?
Yep. Right, and we wouldn't have even started in the
Been there.
beginning. Yeah. So.
We have arrived. To be
Absolutely not.
I
So
second that.
now we're going to move on to our guest spot. We're, like we said, we're super excited to have Olivia here. So we're going to
Super
kind of
excited.
talk with her a little
It's
bit.
all about you now.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, I feel honest.
So Olivia, No Feelings
Ooh,
is my song.
ooh.
I will bang on this table, but it's not a tap. I don't embarrass us on camera, but
Ooh.
that's my song.
Babe.
I've listened to that song so many
And
times.
I feel like, you know, I thought you would like that because, you know, you're Pisces.
Yes.
You
You know, we're emotional.
No Feelings is literally the Pisces way of letting the nigga know we cannot be fucked with because you could never fuck with us in the first place. And that's
Period.
just how
I need to run that back.
you could never fuck with me in the first place. You know what I want you to know, baby. You do what I want you to do, baby.
Period.
And when I'm done with you, I'm done with you, baby. That's how I go. And that's that. Like, that's all I have to say.
Really
Like,
did a certain man in your life inspire that song?
he know who he is. So, let me tell you about this story. It's actually hilarious. It's an actual knee slapper for you guys. So, slapper. Because, let me tell you something right now. I called him after I made the song and recorded it. And I said, hey, you know, because he's been calling me.
Yeah.
He's been calling. That's what they do. They'll leave him calling me. He called me and I said, I called him back or whatever, and I was just like, hey, you know, I'm trying to drop an EP and I got a song, you know, I want you to hear it. Blah, blah. Sent it to him. He said he loved the song, whatever, blah, blah, because, you know, he does music and he thought he was going to be on the song.
Oh.
Yeah.
Little did he know.
Little did he know. It was about him. So when I told him it was about him, he attempted to continue to speak to me in such a manner as, we're going to become back friends and stuff like that, just because I reached out again after he had reached out.
Yeah.
However, I never text him back because I don't text people back. I just don't. I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I don't use my phone. I don't use my phone, blah, blah, and that. If you're making me money, I'm going to call you back. Alright? But if you're making me no money, I apologize if the message gets you down, but that's CC every year, that's CC around town. Okay, good.
Great job.
Baby! Because your girl over here, I can't answer to it. I got other shit I'm doing. So, never replied to him. And he sent me a small message saying, I don't know if the reason why you reached back out to me was just for me to see the song.
Correct.
Blah, blah, blah. This is blah, blah, blah. And you're so correct, Scorpio, because I sure did tap into my Scorpio and text him back and let him know that's exactly
Correct.
the reason why I decided to extend my hand in communication to you. So that's what went down.
Yeah.
And so ever since then, we just haven't spoken. And you know what? I'm going to make a book, okay, off you thinking that you can insult me.
Love it. Love to see it. Yeah.
So,
I will read it from start to finish.
Okay. I know for me, one of my I have two really favorite songs of yours, but one of mine is the Hush Puppy song.
ooh.
Oh my God! It's just because, you know, I'm a Caribbean girl, and it's just right up my alley. You know, love everything about it. Like, were you just like in a fun mood? What were you feeling when you were in the studio, when you were writing it?
Hush Puppy is actually like a song that me and one of my hoes from DC wrote. So, you can't
say it so nonchalantly.
You know, bitch got hoes. But, anyway, we wrote it and we were just like talking, you know, we vibe, because that's what I do, I vibe with my hoes.
Yeah.
Like, all of my hoes call me. Y'all already know who y'all is. Call me. I can't say I name on public because you know what I'm saying. Some of y'all got situations going on.
Okay.
But hey, all my hoes in different area codes know who they is, and they know we gets down, and they know we cool. Like, we cool.
Yeah.
I'm not ever like one of those people who like is gonna bitch, blah blah this and that, whatever, blah blah. Oh, okay. You can do whatever you gotta do, but when it comes to booming, I'm gonna send up attention, baby. Like, it's my time.
Okay. I hear you.
So, you know, I have them for months at a time.
Okay.
And so I was in this little big old mansion in Maryland, and they have a studio in the third on the bottom floor or whatever. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna make a song. So found this video on YouTube, and like been trying to contact the producer for like forever. I'm like, what? Oh my gosh, blah blah blah, so that. But I got into contact with him a couple of months ago, I think. But anyway, got into it. I mean, we listened to the song. We were like, hey, let's do something. So I started to say, well, I mean, you like to run by bump, huh?
Okay.
Don't you like some rum pum pum? Don't you want to be my rum pum pum? You better give me some motherfucking money, nigga. So.
Was that verbatim or?
That was verbatim. I mean, everybody know, like, everybody who know me know this how I talk. Like, nobody, like, anybody who watches this interview is not gonna be surprised. I like to Boomy. Like, to be honest, my real name is Boomy. Like, I'm African, I'm Nigerian.
Love it.
So that's what people know me as. So y'all know me as Boomy. But, you know what I'm saying? My artistry name is Olivia, my middle name. Like, my middle name. These are all my names, baby. I'm not making up no names. Just to be, these are all my names. I'm just letting y'all know different sides of me, different personas. But artistry name is Olivia. And so basically, we made the song. We were just vibing. We were drinking, all types of stuff or whatever, blah, blah. And then we were just, you know, I was letting him know basically in the song how he was teaching me, like, because at that time, like, I was taking Yoruba classes.
Okay.
And he was also teaching me Yoruba, like, all types of,
You're
like,
my demon.
Yoruba, demon. If I say it.
Those demons.
If I open my mouth to, this guy, he has done it to me. He has done it to me. He did me the thing.
Yes.
Gave me the thing.
I'm telling you guys need to Google that.
He did me the thing.
They're real. It's a real thing.
So anyway, this guy was like, you know, I just out myself. He's so cute. So cute. He's older than me. Mm-hmm. So anyway, he got his own shit, blah, 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 all that shit going on. So we in this big ass shit, we making music. I'm just letting him know, you know what I'm saying? I like money. And if you want to be my rum pum pum pum, then you gotta give me money. So that's what the song was about. And he felt that. Because he knew that. He knew that. But my thing is, little did he know, even if he ain't had money, the dick was supplyable.
Supplyable.
Hey, that guy, if I met him on the street, I see you on the street,
I love the code switch. It has to happen, you know. I love it. So, Olivia, tell us, though, where are you from? Where did you grow up?
Okay, so I'm born and raised in Houston, Texas. Y'all already know I'm saying Houston, Texas was so SWAT already. But,
SWAT team? Or?
SWAT, no, Southwest.
Oh, okay.
Texas.
Okay.
But, nah, I'm a Fort Bend baby. But I am an 80s baby. I don't give a fuck. All right, I'm born and raised in 80s, nigga. But I'm a Fort Bend baby.
Okay.
I grew up in Fort Bend, like my school in Fort Bend or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like the people I know, they from Fort Bend, but they from A-Leaf. Like I grew up in A-Leaf. I grew up in Mo City. A-Leaf and Mo City don't like each other. I know. But it's just stupid shit.
Why?
You know what I'm saying? But I'm cool with Mo City. I'm cool with A-Leaf. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? I'm cool with the North Side. I'm cool with everybody. So I ain't in that shit. I don't know what the fuck that shit is about. That shit's stupid to me. But I feel like Houston need to come together and we can beat Atlanta, California, and New York. But I don't know what's going on. Anyway.
Do you have any shows coming up?
I do. But it's a little saucy, so I should be like performing near or around my birthday.
Okay.
You know? Yes. So
we definitely plan on being there because
it's
like super exciting.
Yeah, it's like I love to perform. Like I never knew I loved to perform. So my first performance was last year. Okay. So it was last year, and it was like big performances. Like these are stuff that I never even thought in my mind.
Didn't you have a little show at Root?
We saw you. Yeah,
we I never thought in my mind that I would be doing stuff like this. And then the fact that people like gave me a standing ovation. Mm-hmm. Like people were screaming, throwing stuff at me on the stage. Like I was just like, what the heck? Like I love this shit. Like this is like
that's to be a surreal
this
feeling.
Is vibe. Like I'm telling y'all, like I like to dance. Like when I was young, I used to be like a dancer, like on like in my school. But I played sports, so I had to kind of choose. Even when I went to Howard, like even my freshman year of Howard, I tried out to be a bison and I made it.
Oh, you did?
And it was like, yes. And it was to be on like the dance team. I remember we were in like the CHN hallway. I was so bad. I was like, dang, they're practicing at the same time as volleyball practice.
So
volleyball was paying for my college.
Correct.
So I had to make it to
that and they don't because I also did a sport in college. They don't play what you're there on scholarship for is what you're going to be doing. So
yes, but I loved to play volleyball. Like I love playing volleyball. Like it was fun. It was a release for me. It was a place where my coach was amazing. Like my coach, shout out to you, Sean Cutfer-Berg. You already know I'm a rep for you all day. Shout out to my guy, man. You know what I'm saying? He was the only white guy in HBCU. But
there's always that one.
They're really. Seriously, there's always like a few sprinkled in. You know what I mean?
A few sprinkles of salt in that pepper.
But yeah, that's really dope though that you were able to play. You went there. You tell us where's Howard at?
Washington, D.C., Chocolate City.
I have never been to D.C.
Really?
I want to go. So I know you got to go.
Yeah.
I want to like an HBCU.
I would recommend going when all this shit is over.
Yeah.
I would not recommend going now because what I've heard from the people that I know who do things there and are on the ground touching things, they're like, it's boring. Don't come here. Blah, blah, and that. People who just want me over there, just to want me over there, they be lying, saying it's turned up. Blah, blah. So I know it's closed. Okay, so they closed.
Well, I mean, yeah, that makes sense. Not like Houston.
Not like Houston.
Houston's shoulder to shoulder
it's
everywhere.
Weird. Yeah, it's so weird right now.
Yeah.
Some places bizarre. It's weird.
That makes sense that DC is kind of closed too, especially with everything that happened up to the inauguration. Like, yeah, it makes sense.
Let me tell you something right now. That's gonna be on my next EP. I made a song about that. About like all types of things like that's going on, like the shit that's going on. Like my EPs are always gonna be about like a certain collective feeling, and I want people to really, really get in tune with the sound.
Yeah,
I want people to be like, okay, this is the sound, but it can go anywhere. It can go to country, it can go to pop, it can go to R&B, it can go to gospel, it can go to everything. Like I want y'all to know it's a sound.
Okay.
Like it's just the sound, but it's everywhere. Why? Because I'm everything. Like my music is who I am.
Yeah.
So like I'm everything, and so I am jack of all trades, but I'm master of every single jack that I motherfucking got. It ain't jack of all trades and master of none. It's jack of all trades and master of every single one.
I'm a master of like one. Like
right? Nah, it's jack of all trades, master of every single one.
Possibility. Yeah. So I look up to you then because
thank you. And I figured that for myself. Like ever since I was younger, I've always felt like I'm like, you extend yourself.
Yeah.
Like I extend myself in everything. I used to be in volleyball, track, and basketball at the same time.
That's a lot.
Like
busy life. Yeah.
At the same time, I extend myself, and it's like, why do you do? I extend myself, and then I get bored, and I'm like, girl, like, what's next? But then like. I find out, I'm like, girl, you extend yourself because you can do it. And extend yourself and then continue to extend yourself to other places because you have that. God's not going to give you something that you can't handle.
Correct.
You have this life because this is your life. This is what you're supposed to show people that you can do.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, bet, let me just do what I do then. So now I'm just doing what I do.
And you should. I mean, life teaches us like, oh, you have to pick one thing. You have to only be good at this thing. Like, even in school, I remember thinking, like, why can't I be good at multiple things, you know?
Yeah.
They used to do, like, aptitude tests. I don't know if y'all ever did that in high school. And they were like, well, Nicole, it shows, like, this, and this, but you got to choose. And I was like, I remember thinking then, like, why do I have to choose?
Girl, you know both of the things that's on the list, huh?
Like, what? I want to do all this.
I want to do it all.
Yeah.
And you can do it all.
Question for you. When you had that show with Rotimi, did he give you any advice?
Girl, so basically, I mean, it wasn't like really like you talk to him type of shit or whatever. Like everybody who's performing, you know what I'm saying? You perform at the time you're supposed to be performing, whatever, blah, blah. You can show up whenever you want. You can show up before, you can show up after, all that stuff, blah, blah, blah. So he showed up whenever he performed or whatever, and then he had to go. Mm-hmm. So it wasn't like,
you didn't cross paths really.
He's meeting everybody who was there, whatever. Like if you wanted to meet him, then you would have to do a little extra to probably meet him or
Yeah.
catch him in the alley or something like, hey, Jimmy, over there. But nah, I wouldn't do that to him. He performed excellent. He did great. Like,
Yeah.
I was screaming, blah, blah, blah. I mean, like, he was lit. Like,
I bet.
the whole situation was, to me, he's an inspiration because he's like me.
Yeah.
Like, he's like an Americanized, like,
Yes.
Afro beats.
Yeah.
And that's what I am. Like, I'm American. I was born and raised in Houston, Texas. You know what I'm saying? I told you I already squabbled. But
your parents
like my parents are from Nigeria, and so when I'm in my house, I actually was in Nigeria. And then when I exited the house, that's when I came to America or Houston or whatever, wherever I was at.
Because they didn't care. You're in this house, this is what it is. This is the food you're going to eat. This is what you're going to wear. This is how you're going to be. You have to, like, and when you go out of that household, you're like, okay, wait, I got to now, like, you know, it's two different worlds. So I can relate 100%.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So it was just like, that was what it was. So it was like, okay, everybody, and you know, as a half-breed or whatever they want to call us, we get a lot of flack because it's like, oh, okay, you're not from there, blah, blah.
But then again, you're also not this.
But you're also not American. Because you come here, they call you African booty scratcher, they call you whatever they call, what they used to call y'all.
So, like, they used to talk about us doing voodoo growing up. They would call my mom Miss Cleo. The Miss Cleo. You hear his manager? Her manager? Can you hear him laughing? No, for real. Miss Cleo. They have the audacity. Okay, so yes, and then they would make fun of your food. Like, you will go to school smelling like curry. And you don't know you smell like curry because you just know you smell delicious.
Imagine going to school smell like fucking stockfish. Oh, Lord Jesus.
That does, like, I'm not gonna lie, that has a sense.
Some shit.
That has a sense.
Hell no, I would close my door. Like, what the hell? Like, oh my God.
That's a completely different experience because I just grew up just a regular Black American.
Yeah.
Not to make it sound regular, but you know,
Regular.
No,
y'all are not regular. My thing is,
correct.
I really would love for like people who are American or Black or whatever it is to figure it out. Let me tell you some real shit. Nothing was taken. It was simulated and told that it was taken.
Correct.
But you see the way that being Black has never changed. It has just evolved into something different because we don't know. This is us without knowledge. How about us with knowledge? What is knowledge? Knowledge is our past. Knowledge is our history. What it is we are in, well, I would say everyone, every Black person, American person, whatever, blah, blah, we're all in like a fight to go to the future, but also understand the past.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to do, which is make music from what I feel. This is our purpose. We're supposed to be the diamonds of the world. We're supposed to be the things that we do. Make music from your passion.
Man.
Like that's what I want to do. You guys can do your passion. Y'all do your passion over here. You know what I'm saying? I like that.
Yeah, we try.
Do
our best. You know, a little ashy sometimes.
Sometimes we forget to plug up the mic. But
but hey, look at us. You know, whatever. We got a little deep here, guys.
We did.
I really appreciate that, though, because we kind of needed it. We're probably a little bit lit, too, so whatever.
Whatever.
Hopefully you are, too. But I'm grateful that you're someone that I know that we will definitely be following. We're excited about your career. We're excited about your listening party. We're excited about your album coming out. I want you to remind them again.
Pardon Me. Yes, ma'am. Pardon Me is coming out on February 14th, baby, and you know it.
Where can everybody find it?
Everybody can find it on all platforms. We got it on Spotify. We're going to have it on YouTube. We're going to have it on Apple Music. We're going to, you know what I'm saying, give it to y'all.
Even SoundCloud, girl.
SoundCloud, baby. SoundCloud, baby. We're going to give it to y'all. We really want y'all to, like, what I want everybody to listen to Pardon Me with the ear that you listen to Pardon Me with is basically if you tired of these fuck niggas. Like, to be honest, if you actually tired of them and you want to let them know that you still finna shine on February 14th, if they there or not, all right, this the shit that you listen to. Like, you get yourself ready. whether a nigga pops up or not, man, guess what? The nigga gonna pop up. Why? Because you're looking good without the nigga. Because you're looking good. And I know it's something that you think about.
Okay.
I know it's something that you think about.
Okay,
Like,
girl.
y'all gonna know where that's from. That's thinking about. Y'all gonna know where that's from. But hey, like, I'm telling y'all, like, this is it. Like,
I'm excited. I'm
excited too.
this is it. This is me giving my little attitude to the world. Like, I never knew I had an attitude. I always felt like I was chilling. But
I don't feel that vibe. I just feel a genuine just being yourself.
thank you.
Yeah.
I felt
Yeah.
it's because, you know, I'm here with my water sign. I'm here with my sexy water sign. So
I love you.
We're just feeling each other. But yeah, so like that's what part of me is about. You know what I'm saying? Part of me, like I said, February 14th, coming to you guys.
Yay.
Yes. There will be links in the description where you can find Olivia's music. But
Yes.
Olivia, thank you so much for joining us.
Oh my gosh, I need to thank y'all.
We had
It was
too much fun.
everything. No, thank you. What do you mean?
Yeah, thank you.
No, thank you so freaking much. Like, super excited. Make sure you guys like and subscribe.
Yes.
This is probably right now, this is my favorite. Like, this is my favorite. So, like,
Yeah.
I'm going to be on a high for, like, probably a week.
Yeah. This
Maybe
is one of
until
my top-
Monday, until my kids get on my nerves. I don't know, but
my
I'm going to
goodness.
be on a
This is our
high.
top episode for
Yes,
today.
I
Yeah.
love.
Cute.
So, yes, girl, the
Yeah.
kids, sick of them. But, yes, thank you so much again. We'll definitely link all her stuff. And, yeah, you're awesome.
All right, guys. We'll see you next time for another conversation.
guys.
Bye.
Divorced as fuck.
Every time I see you, you got a problem. Tell me who you with. Tell me are you innocent. Don't say that I'm tripping. I'm not gonna be the one dismissed. I'm on 100 and you should know.